Jim Brown. Fred Williamson. Jim Kelly. They've done it before on their own. This one's too big to handle alone.
You know, man, you come to town, I know there's gonna be trouble.
Brown, Williamson, Kelly. The big three. Together for the first time. They do it their way.
Three the hard way. 3 cities and 3 of us.
The following is a Papi Chulo Radio original program. The views and opinions expressed in the commentaries and/or interviews in the following program are solely those of the individuals and are not views of Papi Chulo Radio, its parent, affiliate, or subsidiary companies.
Welcome to Summer Camp, a PapiChuloRadio.com original series, Papi Chulo Radio, pop culture on demand. I'm your host and camp owner, Jeffrey Aruz. Tonight on Summer Camp, we're going to explore some of Hollywood's campiest flicks, fan favorite films, and cult classic motion pictures. Please welcome my co-hosts, Director of Residential Life, Deidre.
This will work, black folks. Leave the rest of us alone. You better be damn sure.
It's like I was watching the movie again. It was beautiful.
Oh my
It
God.
was.
Yeah.
It was. I love the part when the man answered him back and said, I call it the 40-ounce elixir. Did y'all hear that part? The 40-ounce elixir. Y'all didn't hear that part, did y'all?
I'm gonna go back.
The
I
Deidre
don't mind rewatching
subtitles.
this.
The Deidre
It's a
subtitles.
40-ounce elixir. Dun, dun,
I don't
dun,
mind.
dun.
I don't think I sent y'all the Deidre subtitles, but it's a thing, right, Legionnaire? It's a thing.
It is thing.
Yes. Theater and drama specialist, Legionnaire.
Action explodes all over the place when the big three join forces to save their race.
Yeah.
That's right. Right on, baby, right on.
Oh.
I'm gonna be quiet, okay?
Physical fitness director, Parker James.
I mean, I don't know how to top those. Hey, guys. Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Parker.
Yes. And first aid director, Osiris.
If you like karate kicks and bell bottoms, this is for you.
Okay. Way to sell it.
Yes.
I like it. Yes. All right, my people. Tonight's double feature is all about blaxploitation. So first up, grab a gun and don't drink that water. It's time to fire up the film projector so that we can discuss 1974's 3 the Hard Way. Here's the official synopsis of the film. A record producer, a PR man, and a black belt in karate foil a white supremacist plot to taint the U.S. water supply with a toxin that's only harmful to black people. Dun dun dun! It's for Deidre.
Yes.
All right, so the big money question, as we kick off Blaxploitation Night, had you ever seen 1974's 3 the Hard Way before? Deidre, let's start off with you.
No. However,
Oh.
while I was watching this yesterday, my uncle was here.
Oh.
And my uncle took a seat and was like, I remember this goddamn movie. And he was grinning. And he was like, "Whoa, look at them titties, look at them titties. Whoa, I remember this movie."
Oh, the titties, yeah.
No. So
Hashtag look at them titties.
I had to endure my uncle, and He even told me to go make popcorn. Go make me some popcorn, girl. Oh my God, I remember this movie. Oh, yes. So I had him, co-signing and enjoying this movie we had to watch together, apparently.
There you go. Hashtag look at them titties. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Parker, what about you?
As we do more and more blaxploitation nights, I just come to realize I have not seen as many blaxploitation movies as I watched.
Well, there you go.
It's a no for this one. Goodness, I have never seen it. And I'm wondering why I haven't seen it. It's like the perfect movie for something of blaxploitation that I definitely would have seen. It's just so out there, bizarre, and weird. So, yeah. Confused, but never seen it, though.
There you go. All right. Legionnaire, what about you?
I'd known of this movie, but I had never seen it.
Okay. I like it. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
Yes. Yes. Osiris, what about you?
No, I don't think I've seen it before, but this definitely falls in the category of movies that I would have watched as a kid, but not paid attention to. Like my parents would have watched these kind of movies, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I may have watched it, but I probably wouldn't have understood anything or paid attention. I was just too young.
Yes. We have to remember Osiris is part of Generation Z, so yeah.
Osiris.
Well,
He
I got
was
a birthday
accepting
coming
it
up.
I
back.
said it was Osiris.
He did accept
I
it.
got a birthday coming up.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
actually.
All right. Aquarius?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll let you pass. We'll let you pass this time.
I can't. And I had not seen this movie before. So, wait. We're all virgins? Yes. Look at that.
Yes.
Touched for the
Mhm.
very first time. Mm-hmm. All right, my people. So let's talk about the cast, because we do have some big people from the time. We've got Jim Brown, we've got Fred
Yes.
Williamson, and we've got
Yes.
summer camp favorite, Jim Kelly. We had Jim Kelly night a couple months ago. The three of them are three the hard way. Jimmy Late, Jagger Daniels, and Mr. Keys. And yes, his name is Mr. Because his mother wanted him to be important. I mean,
Mr.
Mr. Yes. What did we think of our lead trio? Let's start off with Parker.
Good group. They were what I'm looking for. They cohesed well. That's the wrong word, but it's gonna work for now.
They cohesed. I like it.
They cohesed well together. They gelled, and at the same time, they were also oddly put together. It was a weird. I don't know. Yeah, those are words that just came out of my mouth. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I think I understood. I
Yes.
understood.
We all
Good.
understood. They cohesed.
Oh, it's got me.
Yes. Legionnaire, what about you? What'd you think of our trio?
I liked it. I thought it was really cool. I mean, like I said, I've known of them as black action heroes, but to see them all together in a movie was it was cool to witness.
Yes. Deidre, did you have a favorite?
I told you I had to watch this movie with my uncle. So, okay.
So
It
your
was
uncle
kinda
was the
hard.
favorite.
No, my uncle told me about these three men and their past. Do you know those two used to be football players? They used to get ass all day,
Oh.
every day, sun up, sun down, la la. Oh my! He's like, and then you see that shirt, you see them pants. That was the look back then, baby. If you wanted to get some action, you had to dress like that. I'm like, okay, no. I'm trying to get through the movie. He's like, woo. That was a time back then. I'm like, no, I don't think it was. He was like, you don't understand. But, after, my uncle and all of this, I was like, I'm so happy for him at his time. Um,
Aw.
that was what I took from. I was just happy for him and his time. It just made him smile so much to see the movie. But I did not.
That was adorable.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. I did not have a particular favorite per se. Seeing Jim Kelly, which had me wondering if my uncle was gay a little bit or something, because he was like, that man's. My uncle was like, his hair is never out of place. I was like, oh, you pay that close attention? He's like, in movie after movie, have you ever seen a hair out of place? And I said, Uncle Barry, you've seen all of his movies, every single one of them. I was like,
I mean, Deidre, you love the word spectrum. There is a sexuality spectrum. I'm just saying.
Hey, I think my uncle, I
Kinsey.
think is on the spectrum. So
there's the Kinsey.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I didn't have one specific favorite. No.
Okay, but you enjoyed seeing Mr. Jim Kelly.
I did. It was. I loved him in his leather pants.
Yes, he's always with the damn leather.
Yes.
That's the only thing I loved about this movie was the leather pants, the leather suit. I was just like,
whole bunch of leather.
That's how I want to dress. That's how I actually do dress.
Yes, they gave him an excuse for it. He is Mr.
goodness.
Leather. But they did give him an excuse where they were like, oh yeah, you got that suit on so you don't get electrified. I'm like, I think he's just got that suit on to look fly. I mean,
Yeah.
let's just be real.
Fine. Like this child, how many cows had to die? Like,
I mean, it was the 70s, so many.
It was.
It was great.
Yeah. Yes. Osiris. Each of the trio, they sort of had their own, like, unique introduction during the movie. I mean, clearly, Jim Brown, he was featured from the beginning, but when Mr. Keys and Jagger were introduced, they had their own little moment of introduction. What'd you think of how the trio was introduced in the film? How each sort of individually was introduced?
I thought that was pretty interesting because it made you understand that these are three separate. These are three dudes that know each other for some strange reason, and they are all completely separate in their own paths and their own lives, but they all make whatever work. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're the perfect team, but they just, I don't know, that like their connections are so far from each other. If that makes any sense.
Yes. They were good.
Fred Williams?
Yes.
What was Fred Williams' job? Because he just looked like a professional male whore. What was his
In
job?
the official description of the film, they say he's a PR man, but we didn't really get that in the film. It looked like he was just
player hustler.
getting it in. Yeah. Mr. Keys, of course, he's got the dojo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. During his introduction, all the that was like time to the music. For me, that was a bit much. I don't know if it was a bit much for anybody else.
That was so extra.
No, I was living for it.
It was very extra.
You know what I was living for? How he started out his initial scene in brown boots, but when he started fighting, he was suddenly wearing brown gym shoes. That was hot.
Well,
I wasn't paying attention to that.
I was like,
wow, that is great.
Please, come on.
Well, when you're into the martial arts, you get into the mysticism as well, and you can do anything.
I mean, he did so fast he switched shoes.
Right.
Sometimes it happens.
That was great. I didn't notice. That was great.
I didn't notice it
great
either.
visual.
Now I feel like I have to go back and look at that fight sequence and suffer through the ooze, but to look at the shoes. Oh, that rhymed. That was good. Yes. Yeah, that was a whole lot of extra. Can I just tell you, okay, so during the opening credits, we have a beautiful song. Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. And I'm just thinking to myself as I'm watching this bitch better be named Wendy. Because we have this song, and it's so specifically saying Wendy. I was like, I need, this lady's name better be Wendy. And it was, although we didn't hear her name for like the first 30 minutes. But props to the impressions, because the music was good.
Oh, is that who the group was?
Yes. That was them in the studio.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes. But I was like, please, somebody better be named Wendy in this damn movie. I'm just saying. What did we think of Wendy? Because I will say, I found her a little stilted acting-wise. Sorry to Sheila Fraser.
I thought she was okay. I thought she was actually.
She was okay.
I thought she was believable.
Okay.
Loved her fashion. I just did. I'm sorry, because it's so today. So whenever, there are certain things that travel well over time in fashion. Her fashion travel well over time into today. It just does, in my opinion. But I thought she was okay because she didn't have a lot of parts. She really didn't. So she was okay.
Okay. All right. What about... okay. Wait, go ahead. No worry. D just got more to say.
No. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask the rest of our peoples. What did we think of Wendy?
I was going to
You
say
just said it. She was okay.
Okay.
The movie was. I mean, it wasn't really about her for real. So she did her job.
Well, she was the damsel.
Yeah, she was the damsel in distress, and she served that role. I mean,
exactly.
She served distressed realness.
Yes, she gave us distressed realness.
I mean, if she had a few more lines, I might have believed how distressed she was.
Oh.
At one point in time, I thought she was going to kick old dude's ass and turn the tables or whatever.
I was very worried for the Karen-y lady. Because I thought she was going to get slapped.
Yeah, that was the one who I didn't think needed to be there at all. Yes.
Why was she there?
I don't know.
To be slapped?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I can't. Let's talk about the opening of the film. Because it opens... When I was watching, I was like, what the hell am I watching? And then all of a sudden the Wendy song came on, and it was so different than what we had seen for those first 5 minutes. What did we think was going on based off of the first 5 minutes alone, outside of the fact that they were killing black people and leaving them on like a cot? I was very confused by that as well.
I just go into these movies automatically thinking that I'm going to be utterly confused from the get-go.
Okay.
Just because the transitions in the movies, in these blaxploitation movies, are just horrible. I mean, they're not even like they are. It goes from one extreme to the next. There's no moderate in between. So I don't try to guess. I just watch, and then hopefully my answers will come to me as I watch. So that is what my answer to your question is. I didn't know. I just watched in awe, waiting that hopefully my questions of what's going on would be answered, which they kind of will.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was everyone like Parker, or was everyone really confused?
I kind of knew it would all be revealed eventually, but I'm the kind of person, I get distracted by little things like the dead people that were actually breathing and.
Oh, what was that? There was that one man when the white man went in between the beds and his head started shaking, and I was like, was there like a breeze or something that like was the white man sprinting, and then all of a sudden it caused that was
It was I didn't understand what the hell was happening.
Mm-hmm.
I had no understanding of what the hell was happening. I thought, okay, is this a slavery movie? I'm not understanding, because you're looking at two pairs of feet, and I'm like, well, who the fuck is this so close behind him? Why is he like moving in step with him? So I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. And then he opened one of the doors. And I thought it was like a woman that stuck her head out. I didn't understand it.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't getting that part at all. So I was like, okay, I don't know. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay, whatever. And then I was like, oh, they must be in prison, and this is conjugal visit time. And then I was like, no, this ain't no damn conjugal visit time. This ain't it, dude. This ain't it. Yeah. So I didn't get it. at first, but I was concerned when he ran and he hid with the dead bodies, the supposedly dead bodies.
Well,
And
not
so
only
at that,
well, no, go ahead, because I want that. I need to talk about this. Yes.
because at that particular point, that's when I was like, oh, okay, they're in a prison, a work camp or something, and he's trying to escape with the dead.
Yes, he was
That's
trying to
what I
escape,
thought.
and then he got caught, and all he had was a crowbar, and he somehow, I guess, impaled that man with the crowbar.
He beat the ever living shit out of him with the
Yeah.
Yes, and can I also
there
say
were multiple blows.
when he escaped, so he's out in the night, and then there's a guard in like the garage or something, and he shoots. They basically shoot each other at the exact same time, but the white guard falls first, and then 5.5 minutes later he falls. So it's like the
That's a
bullet.
black man.
The bullet
Black man don't go
traveled.
down that easily, Poppy.
Well, either that or that white man's bullets just traveled really slow. It was everything.
It's a different reaction time.
It's a different reaction
Yeah.
time, yes.
Call black people reaction time.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he was drugged. He was tested on.
Okay, all right, we'll give him that. And the other thing that really confused me about the scene, so the entire start of this scene, we have the black man and the white guard walking down the hall towards the camera. So by the end of the scene, when he gets taken to his quarters, it's like close to the camera. Then when he escapes, he's all the way back down the hall. And I'm like, how did he get back there? I was very confused. I was thinking too much. I was thinking too much about this damn hallway. I don't.
Yes, you
Yes.
were. You were too involved.
Yeah, I
Don't ask
don't-
questions.
Yes.
Listen.
Now, he ends up escaping, and he runs into a very young Corbin Burnson and a lady who are about to have...
Is that who that was?
That was Corbin
Wow.
Burnson in his very first film role. They were about to fuck by a fence in the middle of the night. I don't know, okay?
They were camping. That is what it is called, camping.
Looking at the stars.
Somebody had a
Yes.
pitched tent.
Stop
Yes.
it right now. Stop
It is
that
called
right now.
camping, Poppy, camping.
All right,
So
you
the
just throw a
dates-
towel on the floor and you get it in?
Camping. It is called camping.
All right,
Springs
that's
can do
not
that.
that kind of camping I might want to do.
Mom, Timothy and I are going camping for the night. We'll be back before sunrise tomorrow. They're just going to fuck.
Oh,
Here. Let us know if you see the Big and Little Dipper, honey. Have a good time.
well, someone's
whatever.
dipping.
Mhm,
Stop with
mhm.
your innuendos. I just need it.
I mean, you know, something's going down. There's a full moon.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the man gets in the car. He's bleeding out. They don't do anything to help him, but they run into Mr. Late, who was late because this man is damn near bled out in the car. They drove all night. How the white lady knew that was Mr. Late, I was very confused. But then we end up seeing her later, I think. She was the one that's his secretary, or I was confused by that. Maybe they just look like her. I don't know.
Short-staffed. I don't.
Short-staffed, yeah. I was very confused. And so they take this man, his name is House, to the hospital because clearly he needs help. And so then, in probably what was, for me, the most frustrating scene at the whole damn movie, Jimmy, are you there? I can't see you. Jimmy,
Oh.
I need to tell you. I need to tell you. I need to tell you about the stuff. And the stuff is this. But Jimmy, are you there? Are you there, Jimmy? Jimmy, I need to tell you because they got us and they're going to get us. But I got to tell you. But wait, Jimmy, are you there? Are you there, Jimmy? Are you there? Because the thing, and they got me, and they got people, and it's over there, and it's the place. And Jimmy, wait, Jimmy, are you there? Are you there, Jimmy? Are you there? Are you there, Jimmy? What was this?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck
He forgot
was
his
that
lines. He forgot his lines.
scene? Forgot.
And they kept it in. He forgot
Yeah.
his lines.
Those were his lines. No.
Jimmy,
Those were-
Jimmy, are you there?
That's what makes it even worse.
What was this?
Listen,
I kid you
I'm sorry,
not.
but
I
heard
was ready to throw
everything.
my computer somewhere by the third Jimmy, are you there? Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here with you. I'm here with you right now.
I was so distracted by it. I was so distracted.
I could.
Were you? Well, look, I was
Legionnaire, are you
distracted
there?
too.
Legionnaire, are you there? Legionnaire, are you there? I can't. Right, tell me, Deidre, what were you so distracted by?
First, I thought he was gonna break out with Annie. Are you okay?
Are you okay, Annie?
But the damn tubes in his nose.
Oh, the
I was like, what
tubes,
fuck?
yes.
That distracted me completely because I'm just like, what? Why are these particular tubes, which are all wrong, up his nose? Listen, I'm not a pro at anything. I just know those are not the correct tubes that should have been up his nose for oxygen.
The tubes
That's
were
probably why I
interesting.
couldn't remember anything because he was probably getting too much oxygen at that point. That was horrible.
The tubes were interesting. The fact that he had an IV next to him, but I don't know if I remember seeing the IV connected to him.
That's right. You didn't even see any machines.
I didn't even see the
That's right.
oxygen thing next to him either. But it was the 70s, so maybe the machines look a little different than the modern ones. Okay, well.
Machines were so big in the 70s that you couldn't miss them.
Humongous. You wouldn't miss them at all.
Yeah.
It's like the size of a wall.
Yes.
Yes, it was very confusing. And then when he gets murked.
That was like something out of Mission Impossible.
It was, so they were like climbing up, like they were electrical people in the machine that was like lifting them up to the window, and then they get inside, and then initially he's asleep, but then he has his eyes wide open, and then he does the late reaction again because the white people are already inside when he's like, oh shits. He gets silencered twice because I guess the second
After they
time
have
is
a conversation with them.
well, yeah, the second time is just to make sure he's murked. And then the lady gets kidnapped because I guess they had to stick around. Yeah.
I don't think they needed to kidnap her, but I think they did.
Well, there was the movie, so they needed to kidnap her because that's, you know.
I mean, if she
There had to be a
hadn't come in the
motive.
room, they wouldn't have even thought about her twice.
Probably. Yeah, they might not even thought about it.
Legionnaire, are you there? Legionnaire? Yeah, no. Sorry.
Yes, that is.
It was
That
everything.
man was a bad actor, and that was a bad scene.
Poor house.
I loved it.
The man
I
is
loved it.
Gennaro Jenkins. I just want to put him out there. I'm sorry for,
Generic Jenkins. Okay.
Gennaro Jenkins.
Gennaro
Jennings. Gennaro Jennings. Gennaro
Gennaro
Jennings. Not Jenkins. Jennings. Yes.
Okay.
It was a lot.
Oh man, that was a well thought out plan.
Yes. Well, you know. Shit happens.
They still make some movies that bad.
Yes. All right. So let's talk about our villain, Mr. Monroe Feather. A tiny man with a Napoleon complex, a white supremacist, a neo-Nazi, and maybe gay.
Oh,
There was that scene with the Dr. Fortero when they were walking by the lake, and the doctor was like, but you need to move it up. And then he looked deep into his eyes, and he was like, baby, let's move it up. I was like, all right. Well, it was the subtext, right, Parker?
You got to look at the subtext. It's
Yeah.
always in there. Right?
Yeah.
The underlying subtext. Absolutely.
Exactly. So what did we think of Mr. Feather?
He was white.
He was white.
He did.
Yes.
White.
He played that
Yes,
role
he
very
was.
well.
He did play that
Yes.
role very well. Can I just say,
So-
there were a lot of neo-Nazi people in this, and I'm like,
Ooh.
It was easy to get people to play the role, huh?
They were playing the fuck out of it. And at one point, they were wearing those MAGA hats.
Yeah.
And I was like, All right, people.
Yes, yes, yes.
I see you. Yes. All right. Any other thoughts on Mr. Feather?
Not really, Poppy.
Okay.
I mean, he was a villain. He was just
He was a villain.
typical villain. I mean,
Typical, yeah.
Power
Typical
hungry.
white devil.
short.
Power hungry, short.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do like my short kings, but he's definitely not in that category.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's because he's a short queen, and I'm sure you.
he's more like a
Well, he's also a
Dave.
neo-Nazi. I mean,
wannabe.
yes.
he's like
Oh.
he's like a third string villain.
Oh, okay. We need a Shelley Winters in this.
Oh, Shelley Winters
Yeah.
would have
like
been far
Shelley
better.
Winters.
Yeah, Shelley Winters would have been a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Even as a Nazi, she would have been better.
Okay, good.
Yes. Yes.
Shout out to Shelley Winters. Okay, so we got to talk about our girls. Red, white, and blue. The good old red, white, and blue. The Countess, the Empress,
And the prince.
And the princess.
and the Princess.
Mhm.
Which one are you, Poppy?
I'm the Empress. Yes. Who are you?
I would probably be the princess.
Oh, that's yeah. That makes appropriate. Yes. Legionnaire is the Countess.
Wow, really?
Not really. She was a Playboy model in real life. I'm just saying. You know.
Man, my uncle didn't even say any other name but princess. He was like, princess, 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 princess.
I love it. I love
I'm
that.
like, Uncle,
I love that we're watching this movie through Deirdre's uncle's eyes. It's just,
I mean, he stood up grinning. He pulled his mask down and grinned. He was like, princess, princess, princess. Yes.
I like it. I like it. I like
He
it.
was getting his life.
Yes. All right. Let's
Some
talk.
things I don't want to know, but
Let's talk about these three women, dominatrixes, with a thirst for blood. You know, I mean, sometimes the thirst for blood can happen at any time. Bloodlust. A Legionnaire. What'd you think of Red, White, and Blue?
Oh, them girls were fun. They were absolutely fun. Clearly, old boy didn't have a safe word.
yes. Yes, that was clear.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Parker, what about you? Did the ladies impress you?
They added to the more of again bizarreness of this whole movie. But at the same time, yes, they were a good trio. They cohese. Is that the word I used earlier? I'm gonna say
Yes,
Yes.
cohesed.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. All right, yeah, good. Thank you, guys. They definitely cohese.
I like it.
But they added the extra spice.
Spice. Yes.
Spice of life.
Spice
Yes.
up the life. Hashtag girl power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spice World.
Yes, Spice World. Yes. We haven't done that one on summer camp.
Why not?
Oh, I should write it down then.
How have you not done that one? What?
Okay.
Oh my
You
God.
guys- That one
Ooh.
and Josie and the Pussycats, like those
Oh.
two done in the same
I
night.
love
They're-
suggestions. Deidre, you know I love a suggestion.
What's going on?
I've seen neither of those movies.
Deidre, you know I love a suggestion, right?
There
I know you
go.
do.
Yes.
You love suggestions on all levels.
I
yes.
love suggestions on all levels. And
Find
I don't
them
know if that
both.
was a euphemism, but I will take it.
Mhm.
Okay, Osiris. So these three women show up, and we don't even know who they are. And remember, Mr. Keys was like, who are these women? What do you got in your bag? And, he was not ready, right? He was not ready. But they immediately go upstairs, and titties pop out.
Yeah.
and that's what
like
cracked me up.
no beat was missed.
No.
Like each one turned almost, like showcase like these are mine, and these are mine. Like
Yes.
it was. They should have been the whole focus of the whole movie.
Oh, you think they should have a spinoff?
I think, their own
Yes.
movie.
Because you don't like a
maybe even
sequel.
TV series.
Oh, you don't like a sequel, but this is a sequel you could get behind.
Mm-hmm.
A spin-off, yes.
Okay, spin-off.
Absolutely.
We're hell, even a sequel.
Okay, all right. I have to check to see if they're still alive.
It'd be like a, I don't know. What, like, it'd be an interesting take on the whole spin of things. Because
Mm-hmm.
whenever we come back to the after effects, I was like, wow, what did they do and for how long?
Yeah, that's some. I have no idea how they did.
Now
what they did.
that's
Where they did
something
it.
I was questioning.
Mhm.
I was like, Uncle Barry, I have to rewind because just like Osiris said,
Oh, okay, yes.
when they walk upstairs, they go into the room and they turn around and they don't have nothing on. I'm like, wait, what did I miss? And my uncle was once again, look at Princess. I'm like, no, I got to rewind because I didn't understand what I missed. I was like, I know I missed something. My uncle's like, you didn't miss nothing. I'm like, no, because I didn't understand. I didn't understand the transition. It's like I must have missed something in there. And then
That's sorry to cut you off, but that's that weird, like, I don't know, shit. Sorry, studying all kinds of homework over here.
I think
like
Parker
basically
called it bad transitioning or black exploitation transition or something.
Yeah.
Ooh, black exploitation transitioning. That should be a term because that's what this movie was all about. Like,
There were
Thank
some
you,
transitions,
thank you.
weren't there?
Transitions were not.
yes.
It didn't tell the story right. It didn't tell the story right.
No. So I was like, I know I missed something. And Uncle's like, more for me. I'm like, I'm not caring about you at the moment. But then once I went back and I was like, nope, this is it. It just, transition this way. But
Yeah,
Poppy,
transitions
I would
were the
have-
hard way.
But I was laughing after Mr. Keys and
Mr. Keys.
the
Jagger.
other guy came upstairs, Jagger, when they came upstairs to question the guy, and then the guy died, and the women were pissed because they specifically told them, make it quick, because he don't have long. Make it quick. We still got stuff to do. So they were pissed at them because they took up too much time, and the man was dead. I was like, what? y'all mad because he dead? Oh, they were so pissed. I was like, okay. This is some new stuff for my innocent eyes and ears. Oh, my God. And then I really have to play it off because my uncle is here. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, you had to be scandalized.
Yes, I was very scandalized. Extremely. Yes.
I love it.
I didn't understand it.
Your best acting role yet.
Hey,
Hey.
I did it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I was looking up the women. Marie O'Henry, who played Princess, has not acted since 1979. Pamela Serp, who played Countess, she has not acted also since 1979.
Why they
Irene
blackballed? My God.
Irene Sue, she actually made her acting debut in Flower Drum Song as a dancer, which is a movie that we did see
Nice.
here on summer camp. She's currently a real estate broker / yoga instructor
In California.
in California, and
Wow.
she has acted recently. She acted up until the year... Actually, she's still acting, period. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
What,
So,
like,
I don't know
Law
if
and
we can
Order
get the other two, but maybe we can get her back so that we can get the sequel that Osiris wants to see.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be the same magic.
Oh,
It's gonna be gone.
Oh, the magic's gone? Why, because she's a gilf? Because she's a gilf now?
I don't know what a gilf is, but I don't know.
A granny you'd like to...
Stop.
Oh my God, are you
Stop.
serious?
Okay.
Stop it.
I mean, that is the word. Or the
I
acronym.
swear I need a drink. Are you serious?
Yeah, granny you'd like to feature.
Feature.
Fuck.
Oh,
Well, Deidre's just learned a new word. So, because there's a
and I'm
MILF.
slu-
You've
and
heard of the
look,
MILF,
no,
right?
No, look, I'm slobbering, and I'm not slobbering because, oh, yum, yum. I'm slobbering because my mouth was just hanging open and it was just coming out.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because you know what a MILF is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so a GILF is, what do you think the G means?
No.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, it
some
works.
ridiculous shit.
Oh, okay.
It works all across the board.
Yeah.
Stop
A
it.
granddad, too. Yeah.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop it.
or a filth, firefighter. I'd like to.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
No, why is it? No.
Okay, moving right along. Deidre's been scandalized. Now she's really scandalized as opposed to the fake scandalization that she was doing yesterday. Okay, so let's talk about Charlie. Charlie is Jimmy Late's friend, and Charlie got thrown off the dam. And he died, right? Because I was very confused. All I know is that I saw him fall with that other white man, and he screamed, and then we never saw him again.
Dead.
Okay.
Right?
I think did he catch a bullet too?
No. No, I think he threw the man off, but then he also threw himself off.
Oh.
And I think it was like a splat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Oh my god.
Well, there was that. And let's rewind, because I forgot to talk about the nurse. Remember the nurse?
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. And then she was about to cry because Jimmy yelled at her.
Because she went into the whole little routine. I didn't see nothing. Maybe I saw his wife come in the room and she came in the room and then I don't know. I didn't see nobody else in there. I came
What
in
did
and
you
he
see?
was killed it did. He was killed it did. He was killed it did. I didn't see nothing else.
I loved it.
They had to escort her away.
Because Jim Brown was going to kill him.
Was that too?
You
But
don't see nothing.
her white fragility was strong.
Strong.
Yeah.
That was terrible. I
Yeah.
didn't
She
see
was so
nothing.
upset.
She was very upset being yelled at by the black man. Yes.
She had never had that happen.
She
The
never,
big
yeah.
black man, the big black man
Nobody ever
and his
talked to me like that
wife.
before.
Okay.
Ooh,
So can we talk about the
it
fact...
scared me.
Oh, you're bad too. Can we talk about the fact that they never reloaded any of their guns?
No.
Not once.
Not once.
That was wonderful.
I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful.
Mhm.
And can we also talk
They
about...
reloaded off camera.
Okay, sure. And can we also talk about the fact that Mr. Keyes did not use guns? I think he used it maybe once in the movie. And I love how they kept telling him, use your damn gun, man. And he just, he wanted to, hi-ya.
He didn't need it.
He didn't need it. He didn't need it. He did have... He did have that knife. He was a good shot
Different than a gun.
with the
Different
knife.
than a gun.
That's true. And did we all enjoy the fact that to get ready for combat, he had to take his shirt off?
I mean,
What
Don't
else?
you?
I know.
You don't take your shirt off before you fight?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I should start.
If girls,
Well, yeah, no, they did take off their shirts before they started the red, white, and blue. So, when you're about to get down
That
to
was
business, you gotta.
That was
take
a
it
different kind of fight.
It's a requirement.
Okay.
It's a requirement, yes.
Yes, it's in Jim Kelly's contract. Yeah. I can't. Let's talk about Link, Jim Kelly's employee, whom he brought along on this very precarious mission. Can we talk about how there was one moment when Link was fighting a whole bunch of white supremacists when he did not make any sort of contact, but the white man that he was fighting reacted nonetheless? I don't know if y'all saw that moment. I did, and it was spectacular.
Bad camera angles. Bad camera angles.
Okay, it was good. or blaxploitation
He was key.
choppiness. It was
That was
spectacular.
key.
Yes. So what did we think? That wasn't Keep. Was that Keep? Or was that Link?
Key. K-I. Key.
Oh, Key. Oh, excuse me.
Key. Yes. It's all right. You get it. Some of the audience members will know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Continue.
Does anyone else here know what he's talking about? Okay. All right.
No.
I honestly was not paying attention to who was who. I just enjoyed the movie for what it was. I was
Okay,
just
good.
like, this is my jam.
Did we?
I could rewatch it.
Okay. Did we like that every single car exploded?
Because
Because they were just getting shot with, for the most part, revolvers, and the revolvers somehow just made everything explode.
The 70s revolvers were a different breed back then. So.
All right.
gas tanks were different.
Oh, okay.
Gasoline was a little bit different.
Oh, yes. The water was different.
Oh, so different.
Yes. Okay. All
So
right.
many chemicals.
Because everything
Cocaine.
exploded. Like everything. Like
I
all of the
loved
bad
it.
people's cars, even the little Jeep thing exploded. All of them.
Loved it.
Was Michael
When
Bay?
they when they pushed those two cars off the top of the roof. I loved it.
Can we talk about the fact? Okay, you mentioned this because now it triggered. Can we talk about the fact that they were chasing him? They were in cars, 2 cars, chasing Late. He just has a revolver. He's shooting them. He ends up pulling himself up, and then for whatever reason, instead of going down, he climbs the parking garage. Like he goes up to the top level. He's shooting them. He's moving. They're like trying to get him. And then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, they drive off of the parking garage.
Because they missed hitting him. I mean, he dodged
Yes.
out of the way. Like,
Okay. And
You
they
gotta
both
use your
However, one car
imagination.
was going in a completely opposite direction.
explode midair.
I loved it.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand the physics. Was physics different in the 70s?
I
Yes,
don't know.
very much. So.
Okay.
I don't
All
know.
right. You know.
None of us know. None of us were born,
Um,
Poppy. We're all 4. We don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm-
But we have to
I'm-
remember,
I'm
Deidre
a
is
product.
Generation Z.
I'm a product of the 70s.
Okay. Do you remember cars exploding like that in the 70s, Osiris?
Well, I mean, I'm born in the 80s.
Oh,
I'm
okay. I
just
thought you
saying
said, oh, okay. Oh, you're a product of the 70s, not a product of the 70s. Okay. I understand what you mean. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. He told it himself and then he took it back. Mm-hmm. 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 All right.
I mean...
Okay. So we got exploding cars. We've got, it's a whole bunch of stuff. Did we have a favorite way in which they took down the man? You know, because remember, they were going to poison the water supplies with a poison that only attacks black and brown people.
Of course.
And they were going to poison Washington, D.C., they were going to poison Los Angeles, and they were going to poison Detroit.
Mhm,
All
of course.
right. It was that really interesting red-looking liquid.
Mm.
So, did we have a favorite location in which they took down the man? Or did we like the larger one at the end? Or did we like them all?
I was partial to all the killing of white people.
You know what? I was definitely along that adventure. That is the name of the
I'm
adventure
just
that
saying.
I was on.
I
Like,
agree.
y'all trying to take out all the black folks now, then we got to take all y'all out first. That's just where I was. So any way that they died was all right with me.
All right, there you go. Did we like that the doctor was incinerated?
Oh, absolutely.
And how
Absolutely.
did that happen? Because there was
I
the...
don't know.
I love how he said, I don't know. Because he was burning the
Remember, it's like-
paperwork.
It's like, oh, she burnt up.
Yes, because he was burning the paperwork, and so there was a fire in the garbage can, and then all of a sudden he gets shot with the revolver, and then he gets and burns up.
Well, I mean, the bullets
Hmm.
spray and hit
Please?
the trash
Yes.
and
Okay.
makes the fire
There you
bigger.
go.
I don't know.
There you go. Thanks, Osiris. That works for me. I can.
Okay.
I can.
Ricochet.
Rationalize it however you
Mhm.
Those are some big bullets.
It's a ricochet. Oh, yeah, ricochet. That makes sense, right? Deidre? It ricochet and then it splatters. Okay.
Those
Yes. It all makes sense. It all makes sense
It-
because they all
and
ended
all
up
of it.
dead. Yes, it made
They all did end up
perfect
dead.
sense.
There were
Yes.
grenades, there was dynamite. All that
Well-
charcuterie went to the ground though.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a movie from the 70s. Everything was overboard and
Everything was overboard. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We end up saving Wendy.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah.
She could have saved herself. She
Okay.
could have saved
For a
herself.
hostage, she was pretty feisty.
She was
could have
pretty
saved herself.
feisty. Yeah.
Like that's the part of the movie that I was waiting for. Like that whole like side part where they
Yeah.
meet up in the middle. Like, oh, I was coming to get you, and she was like, you knew I had it back there. Like,
Mhm.
Hmm. All right. And so there's a happy ending, and then the film ends and fades to black with the four of them
look,
walking
Poppy, look, Poppy.
through. I don't know what that was, but it was something. What was that? Like the Museum of Natural History?
I think that was his backyard. I
Oh,
don't know.
well,
I
that's a
thought
nice
that was Jim
backyard.
Brown's backyard. I have no idea. I don't know.
That was a lovely backyard.
It was lovely.
Yes.
But I will say this: when she was being rescued, when they had her in the back of the van, from a woman's point of view, I'm watching this woman. She's looking at, I think it was Jim Kelly or Pharrell Williams, and then she's looking at Jim Brown, and I thought I saw a small smirk on her face, like, oh, this could be so much fun in this moment, in this van.
I mean,
I thought I saw a tiny smirk.
Deidre, what woman doesn't love the three-hole punch?
No, stop it. I think she was loving it, though. I really do.
Yeah, she wanted the three-hole punch. I'm just saying.
Everybody needs to go back and take a look because she was looking at him like, and
Three-hole punch.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Was there anything that I missed, a tiny moment that any of y'all want to chat about before we hand out some awards?
ooh, I was all about that date montage in the beginning.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was cute.
During the Wendy song.
Yes.
Okay.
I loved every bit of that.
Yes. It was very nice. Yes. A fun little fact before we start handing out some awards. The film I'm Gonna Get You, Sucka from 1988 was heavily inspired by this movie.
Yes, that was very clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was very, very clear.
Yes. Another movie we have not done on summer camp, but we should. Yes. And another fun little fact, this was the first film Jim Kelly starred in after his breakout role in 1973's Enter the Dragon, which starred Bruce Lee. Another movie we have not done on summer camp either. So I feel like we need to rectify that at some point.
Nice. Cool.
Yes. All right, my people. Let's get into it. Before we scream lights out, let's hand out some camp superlatives. The Scream Queen.
Were there any screams?
Wendy.
Hmm.
Are you sure she screamed?
She was yelling. Could we call that a scream?
Is that somebody imitating her scream?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
That's me groaning.
Oh, I'm like, that's like not a scream, Pop.
Well, maybe she was yelling. The Yell Queen.
I'm telling you, she could have rescued herself.
Okay.
She
Yes.
could have rescued herself.
I thought she
Like,
secretly was beating that white lady's ass.
that's why I said she definitely could have they threw her the other lady in just to like keep her distracted from escaping.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The diva, Mr. Keys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Leather pants.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
You know what? He looked real good in those pants. They were just perfection for him. They really
And
I
were.
love
he had
them.
them in every shade. I'm just saying.
It was great.
Really?
It was great.
The ingenue house.
Wasn't House in the prison?
Jimmy, are you there, Jimmy?
Oh, no. I still think that the scene was the inspiration for Michael Jackson's song. So
Okay. Jimmy, are you okay? Are you okay, Jimmy? Okay, all right. Feminist icon. Wendy, I guess?
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for Wendy on this one.
Osiris loves Wendy.
Well, I would say her clothing was outstanding, even though she had one outfit on and her husband had like numerous costume or wardrobe changes
Well,
as
she
did
got
the rest of them.
Deidre. She got kidnapped.
But her wardrobe was classic. It's just classic.
It was,
through
and it
through.
was not at all wrinkled for all the days that she was there, you know?
No. She
Nor was it
screamed
smudged.
wealth.
Yeah. We like it. The biggest douche.
Damn.
Mr. Well, there were quite a number of them. All the
I
henchmen.
know.
Yeah, all the hench. Yeah. The See You Next Tuesday? The Doctor and Feather?
The doctor, yes.
The organization of douche that that whole big group of them.
Yes.
That sounds like a wonderful title. The Organization of Douche.
The By Felicia Award?
The guy in charge.
Okay. I was going to give it to House.
No.
Okay.
Now, why would you give it to Hal?
I don't know. The Mickey Rooney Award for Excellence in Child Acting? House?
Now, House can have that, yes.
Okay. Jimmy, are you
He
there,
forgot
Jimmy?
his lines.
Jimmy. I can't.
Somebody-
And it was like,
somebody
the scene was like
somebody
10
tell me
minutes
my
long.
lines.
I can't.
Mhm.
Special Achievement in Caucasity.
Oh, I don't have the cast list, Poppy. We don't have the cast list.
The
A lot of
entire
medals.
Feather organization.
Yes.
Yeah. Special Achievement in Caring, that white lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Not the worst.
Yeah. She had all that Aquanet in her hair. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
All the Aquanet.
All of it in existence in that
So
year in the
distraught.
70s. Yeah. The best use of nudity.
The three women.
Oh, the dominatrix.
Yes.
Yes.
Just titties on titties on titties.
The Elvira
Yes.
Award for Excellence in Cleavage.
Of course,
Same place.
Well, if my uncle were here, he would say princess.
Oh, princess. All right.
I still think it's the three of them.
All right. All
Wait,
right.
what is their collective name? Do they have a collective
Red,
name?
white, and blue?
No, I don't know that. I don't think they did.
Yeah, they didn't have a name.
No, I don't think. No, it's just countess, empress, and princess. No.
Yeah. The
Royalty?
Kill of the Night? House?
No, that man from the exhaustion from the dominatrix. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
I was just thinking that. I was like, yeah, that was pretty gruesome. Well, I mean,
Yes.
like that man died of shock. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
They were hardcore. They
They were
even scared
hard.
me when they were like, "Hurry up! He ain't got that much time. Hurry up!"
See, this is what happens when you don't negotiate your scenes.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And they look mean as hell too.
Negotiation.
that's why they need their own movie.
Words.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, SM goes wrong every time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You tell them, Legionnaire. That's right.
The most non-politically correct moment.
So,
Gee, Poppy, was there one?
Script plot of Black Genocide. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
This will work on black folks. Leave the rest of us alone. You better be damn sure. Yes, I do take that as one of those politically incorrect some conversations.
That whole conversation in the truck where he was like, "Are you sure it isn't going to work on us?"
Yes.
I was like, well, you'll find out if you end up doing it. The That's So Retro moment. What screamed 70s?
Oh, Lord, that furniture.
The furniture, the train, it's for Chicago.
Right, Chicago, the old school L tracks. Oh my God.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Like, wow, the stores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, for me, it was the suits.
Yes.
The suits. I like the suits.
Yeah, the sure.
Leather bell bottoms.
The bell bottoms. Ugh.
I loved it.
But
like,
those
like I
pants...
said, every single suit that they wore, I was like, I want one right now in my closet.
Yeah.
My size right now.
Yes.
I bet if you go to Amsterdam or Germany, you will still see men in leather pants. I think women too. I think they still wear them.
See it in Amsterdam.
Deidre loves
Oh,
Amsterdam.
I have a pair of brown leather pants that are bell bottoms.
Really?
All right, Mr. Keys.
Hey. Hey.
All right.
Yes.
Well, now it's time to rate the film. 1 to 10 marshmallow scale. Y'all know what to do with the marshmallows. You can get creative. Let's start off with Parker.
I will give this movie 7 leather-plaid marshmallows. It was good. It was everything that you would need from a blaxploitation movie. It had all the right pieces to make it just confusing enough. If I did drugs, I think I should have done something to watch this movie.
Yeah.
I would have known what's going on a bit more. But otherwise, it was a good movie. It was right there in the middle. You get that 7, and it holds it down for sure.
All right. And by drugs, you mean like a little weed?
Sure, of course, absolutely. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, correct. Yes, absolutely. That's what I mean. Those are the drugs that I mean. Yes.
All right. Mr. Giggles, Dr. Giggles, Osiris.
I would like to give this, I loved every bit of this, a nice little 7 marshmallows in the shape of, I guess like a 7-piece leather suit. I loved every bit of it, but too choppy. No real storytelling. Like the triplets could have had, their whole segment. Wendy could have had her own little backstory. She could have escaped. But all in all, this was a fun movie. It was a fun movie.
We've got 2 7s so far. Legionnaire, what about you?
I will give this one a 7.5. I would have given it more had we been able to see the dominatrixes ply their trade. But that's just a personal thing for me. But yeah, I thought it was a fun movie for its time. I actually did have an edible while I was watching this, so it definitely added to the experience. But yeah, I would. It's a movie I would watch again. So that's usually my criteria. If I can watch it again in a month or so and still enjoy it, then yeah, it works for me.
I like it. We love the rewatchability factor, right, Osiris?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that's very important. And I would rewatch this actually.
Oh, okay, but you didn't say that.
I say that early on.
Okay. I know I'm teasing. Okay,
I forgot to add that in.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see you. Okay, so we've got 2 7s. We got a 7.5. Deidre, who's part of Generation Z.
I'm part of something. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
How would you rate? How many marshmallows, Deidre?
For the sake of my 69-year-old uncle who was having such a wonderful time, he was so thrown back. He was just smiling the entire time he was watching it. I give this movie 8 perfectly coiffed Afro-wearing marshmallows.
Ooh.
This movie was good. Perfectly coiffed. This movie was funny. This movie was good. This movie was great. This movie was interesting. If it really had been done better, with the transitioning, I'm telling you, this movie could have been more. It was pretty interesting. It could have been a solid. Sometimes you see movies that have potential. Other movies, you're just like, ain't nothing there, no potential, not even a P for the potential, not even a pot to piss in potential P. No. So this movie was good. I would watch it again without my uncle. So I like this movie. So I give it 8 perfectly coiffed Afro-wearing marshmallows. Coiffed.
Okay.
Yes.
I like it. Very nice, very nice. So 2 7s, 7.5, and an 8 with the quaff. I am going to agree with the 7. I'm going to give the film 7 marshmallows, exploding marshmallows. They start off in the shape of a car and they explode. Because, the movie. It's what happens every single time.
I dig it.
Yes. I thought it was very entertaining. Did we pick at it? Yes. Jimmy, are you there, Jimmy? I picked at it. We all picked at it. But it was still entertaining. It was fun. There was a lot of kick-assery. It was action-y. And we had 3 of the greats from the time. 3 of the blaxploitation action film kings at the time together in one movie. And did it flow properly? No, but it was still very entertaining. This was not a movie that felt, 2 or 3 times longer than it actually was. It was hella entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
So on that note, it's time for everyone to report back to their cabins. Your bunk beds are waiting for you. Join us next time for a brand new installment of Summer Camp. Here's one of our campers on our PA system with a few announcements.
Thank you for the intro. Binge listen to your favorite Poppy Chula Radio programs by visiting poppychularadio.com/archives. You can also download tonight's broadcast and the rest of the series through iTunes. Just search for Poppy Chula Radio Summer Camp and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/PCR Summer Camp. Follow Poppy Chula Radio on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Poppy Chula Radio. Do you have any questions, suggestions, comments, or concerns? Email us via contact@poppychularadio.com. Are you interested in joining the Poppy Chula Radio team as an on-air personality or blog contributor? Email talent@poppychularadio.com. Now, back to you, camp counselors.
Thank you. My fellow camp counselors, please wish our campers and the listeners a good night, starting off with Deidre.
So long, farewell, I'll be the same to you, adieu, to you.
Yes, the most appropriate song for blaxploitation night. Love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's beautiful, magical. Yes. Parker.
Good night. Good night, y'all.
Osiris.
Good night, everyone.
Legionnaire. Are you there, Legionnaire?
Choose alles, be well.
Thanks for tuning in. Good night, lights out, and stay safe.